Punch the sky, Spaceman Joe. Yeah.
So for this week of Weird, I'm also Roger with Jordan and Nate. A man sees a nurse ghost standing outside his home, and now he sleeps with the lights on.
Oh, what?
A forklift driver.
Doesn't that invite her in? Hey, nurse, come on and change me.
Hello? A forklift driver was forced to sleep with the lights on after he captured footage of the ghost of nurse, is in quotes, the ghost of nurse, standing outside his home before the figure mysteriously vanished.
Okay. Is it like a Ring camera or something? I
have the image for us to gander at. Go to our YouTube if you want to check this out. But here we have what looks like a Ring-ish type security camera.
Okay.
And down the stairs is a lady in white that he assumes was a nurse.
Yeah. Well, she's kind of got that old-timey nurse's hat.
She kind of does. She's got the bonnet and the cloak. I honestly, she looks more blue to me. Is that me?
No, I mean I just said that, but yeah, it's a blue.
Yeah.
And that could just be the coloration as it gets, to the end of the focusability of the camera.
So Rob Williams from Launceston in Cornwall was getting ready to tuck himself in bed on November 13th when he received a notification on his phone that something had set off his motion sensor doorbell camera. This is from themirror.co.uk as well.
Yeah. So he
again home alone after a long day forklifting. Nobody to throw their arms around him after he's thrown the forklift. Those pallets.
Nobody to tuck him in. Who tucks in the tuck inner? He has to deactivate his lonely Pee Wee Herman style automatic bed tucking in apparatus. He has to blow out the candle, take off his long stocking cap, and go investigate this.
The camera, as we saw, points at the steps on top of his flat, and it recorded footage of what seems to be a person standing at the bottom of the steps. However, when the light went out just a few seconds later, the mysterious figure disappeared.
Yeah.
Rob then rewatched the footage in disbelief, realizing the strange figure was translucent rather than solid, leaving him convinced it was a ghost, and so petrified that he slept with the lights on that night.
Yeah.
I'm more convinced than ever that the lights are on to invite her, and he's saying, "Look, I'm up. Come tuck me."
That's who tucks in the tucker, the ghost.
The ghost.
The 39-year-old said, "My outside cameras are motion activated, so obviously they only start recording when something is physically there or sets it off, as well as the outside lights. I was getting ready for bed and had a notification pop up, so I checked it out on live stream to see what I thought, and that's when I saw someone standing at the bottom of the steps. At first I thought it might be someone drunk just standing there, but it wasn't a solid figure."
Also, let's not rule out that the ghost was drunk. Ghosts have weekends.
Ghosts can be drunk.
It's true.
Ghosts need to unwind.
I watched it for about 20 seconds, then the lights went off, and there was nothing there. It properly freaked me out. I couldn't really work out what it was.
I mean, I think he worked it out, my dude.
Yeah. Seems like he got it pretty quickly.
My brother in being frightened of ghosts. I think you nailed it.
I didn't know what it was, but it had the characteristics of a person. You can clearly see a head with a hat, which you guys kind of confirmed, and the shape of a body, but it was slightly transparent. He added that he phoned his girlfriend straight away to tell her what he had seen. Oh, I guess she could also tuck him in.
Yeah, well, except that he phoned her and said, "Oh, there's a nurse at my house outside," and she was like, "Oh, what a nurse doing at your house at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning?"
Nice. I like that she's like a Terry Jones character.
Yeah.
She's on her way right now with a rolling pin.
I literally got on the phone with my girlfriend to tell her straight away. I sent her the clip and she was like, "What the hell is that?"
It's a good picture.
It was pretty creepy.
It is. It's very convincing.
It was very creepy. I didn't get much sleep that night. I slept with the lights on. I still got the video saved. I keep watching it again. And the more I watch it, I think, that's strange.
It is quite strange.
Yeah, it feels more and more like he's getting video dromed. Like, this tape is gonna drive him insane.
Yeah.
Sometimes tapes do that. Here is a little blow up of it. As you can see, once again, go to our YouTube. You do have a blue translucent body. The thing seems to be wearing a hat or having kind of a slightly larger top to their frame, which is like a head wearing a hat. I don't know. I'm bad at describing things.
Yeah. What was there a video? You mentioned a video.
Yeah, but he keeps himself.
I mean, I think this is the important still, because it sounds like the ghost doesn't move. It was moving enough to set off the motion sensor, which started the video, and then it was just standing there, I think.
Okay.
Now, there's been some backlash, and the forklift driver insists that he has always had the same camera and light setup, and he has never seen or captured anything like this before. Other viewers were also
there's a little bit of ghost coming by.
Maybe, it could be a residual ghost or something that's there. It could be just a ghost wandering around. Ghosts do lots of stuff. Other viewers were also convinced that the footage showed a ghostly figure, one with one woman even messaging Rob, claiming to be a medium that had communicated with the spirit in question. Could you imagine having the gift and then being able to see like photos of ghosts and going, "Oh, I've talked to them. You're not going to have any fun. This isn't going to be good for you."
Yeah. No, that's a bad ghost.
Or vice versa. Some ghosts are great.
Yeah.
I kicked that ghost out of a seance last week. Don't trust it.
Yeah.
Here we go, Rob explaining, and then we're almost done with the news. This is now about the medium. Rob explained, "I had a message pop through after posting the video online, so I'll try and find that. I'm sure I can find his TikTok or whatever blowing up right now. I don't know the lady, but apparently she's a medium. She said she's always been gifted in that sort of aspect. She said the lady that came to visit me is called Helen. And she's got this whole backstory that she was a nurse that used to work in the big hospital, which used to be probably 30 seconds across from my building."
Yeah, I mean, with those old apartment buildings and stuff too, like I bet that in 1907 it was like used as a TB ward or some shit,
Oh yeah, I used to live in an apartment downtown that was the former children's hospital building, to where like all the apartments were the whole rooms were gutted and turned into apartments, and the second floor of that building was definitely haunted. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah. Yeah, back then they were cramming everybody into hospitals for anything.
They really were.
All of you go die together.
Yeah.
The medium continued to tell Rob that the lady was 36 when she passed from influenza.
Okay.
And that she is a very kind spirit and didn't want to come any further because she felt like she was intruding and didn't want to bother you.
I mean, she's British.
And that's this week of weird. This week, everyone. We have a ghost of a nurse captured on Ring camera making the rounds. What do you think? I say maybe a nurse. I think I'll go with it. I think this is a ghost of a nurse.
Yeah, I like the picture.
Yeah.
It looks very nursey to me. She's it looks like she's, appropriately attired for the era she would have come from.
And you agree as well, Jordan, or are we kicking you out of the band?
I already agreed. I think it was
All
a
right.
ghost from Jump Street. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this thing. I want to see the video.
Yes.
And the fact that the video isn't being shown is a little suspect to me.
I'll see if I can find the video. If I can, I'll post it in our Discord. You can find the link to that on our Twitter page.
Okay.
Find it for once, Jordan.
You see if you can find it.
But there's the ghost. Check that out.
I know it's
Scrolling down for more clarity in theory, although it's quite pixelated. But that's the nurse ghost
Pretty
making
weird.
the rounds. What a weird weekend.
Weird.
If you like what we do here at Werewolf Radar, make sure you give us a 5-star review wherever you can.
Please.
It helps battle the 0-star reviews that people have been giving us. They haven't been re-reviewing us at all. 0 reviews. 0 stars.
the
Give us
worst.
some stars.
almost everybody in the world currently has given us a 0-star review.
Give us the stars.
So you have to go out there and give us a 5-star review. And also check out our YouTube. Give us a sub there. Like a few videos. Watch them. You can see everything there plus other stuff. And if you really like what we do, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Werewolf Radar. And you can become a Dark Council member and get exclusive Grave Nuggets plus other paranormal extras for as little as a chicken sandwich a month.
That's it. You pop it in the mail, we'll get it. It might be old and gross, but we'll get it.
Yeah, we'll eat it too, live on a special stream where all of us eat a chicken sandwich.
The chicken sandwich stream, they'll call it in the history books.
And now on the count of 3, we'll sign off with our ultra super secret sign off line. 1, 2, 3. Suspect
the
void.
Space
person
Remember?
If it's true, then you understand you've been lied to. For soul removal, that means that you losing every time you don't know the fucking truth.